What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Androw, and I'm here to break down how I made almost $15,000 in 23 hours. So it was in this trade right here that I called out for free on Twitter. In this video, I'm going to explain the strategy on how I entered, when I exited, how I trimmed, and all that good stuff. But $15,000 in 23 hours, that's my best day in one day. And now before people start saying it's fake, I also show my losses. When I show you $40,000 loss, how come that's not fake? You know what I mean? So again, I'm going to show you guys the rationale here. I called this trade out on Twitter, and the TradingView has a cool feature here where they can show you when you called out the trade and attach it to the chart. So I called it out at, I believe, 10:39 p.m. So right before I went to sleep. And just for you guys to see, if you go right here, it's November 5th, sell limit, 50 lots, 3 pip stop loss, 73 pip take profit. Okay, talk about a good risk to reward ratio. I mean, who else do you know that's out here giving a 3 pip stop loss with 73 pips take profit? I know a lot of traders are going for 1 to 5, 1 to 3, stuff like that. I gotta literally do the math for this right here to figure out what exactly is the risk to reward to this, okay? So I called it out as 0.6000, sell limit, 50 lots, and I'll show you guys why 50 lots is not a lot. I'll explain that later in my strategy. 3 pips stop loss. I think it went like 1.9 pips in drawdown. So it didn't even reach 2 pips in drawdown. And obviously, I mean, you can see this on Twitter for yourself, 10:39, November 5th. And then I closed a majority of my position here, took 30 out of my 50 lots at 5,700 in profit, and left the 20 lot size at break even. So you see here, it was about 20 pips that I, ended up taking a majority of my positions. Closed 5,700 in profit, and then moved the stop loss here. I don't know why that was very slow, but moved the stop loss here to 0.5998, which is the entry level. So this was pretty much a risk-free trade with open position of 4,720, right? And then I mean, obviously this is just a screenshot update of the trade that I posted on Twitter. But I wanted to show you guys, like this is possible. It's real. So you have, it's a $50,000 account. 23-hour trade. I closed $14,500 in profit and only left 1 lot open. Okay, just as a runner, right? Now it shows $8,000 in one day, and then the rest in another day. It's because you know how it is in Forex. At 5 p.m. the market switches to a whole different day. So even though the second day technically I made 8,691, and the first day I made the 5,000, still. And guys, I called this out for free on my Twitter, so go ahead and give that a follow. I call other trades out there too. Some of them lose, some of them win, but typically my risk to reward is pretty good. And then there's another trade also, before I go ahead and explain the strategy of the entry of that trade. The trade right before that, even though it's like a 5-day difference. Again, I don't delete tweets, I don't post signals every day, like this. If I see something really good, I'll go ahead and tweet it. But this was a 1 lot trade, so obviously not as confident in it. I had a stop loss, I had to take profit. I show you guys that price literally went up, missed our entry, went the whole way down, hit our take profit, it went the whole way up again, and then filled us in after like the 3rd time, and then just dropped down to our take profit. Okay, so let's explain the rationale and the strategy behind this trade, right? So what I like to do before I place any trade is do something called the drop down analysis. Technically you can start from the 1 week to the and drop down, but I typically like to start from the daily, and then just see what important levels are, price typically rejects off or bounces as resistance. So right off the bat, right here, right? So before the reason why there's a trend line basically right here is that Price came back in May, tapped it twice, and then went up the whole way to 0.640, right? Broke it. This was a strong break below this resistance and support. Made a new support, used it as resistance, used it as resistance again, broke this support, made a new support, and then when it was on the way up here, it was a bunch of green candles back to back. So I was already expecting some sort of retracement, even if it wasn't something big. You know, I was expecting some sort of retracement. You got 1, 2, 3 big green candles. So kind of breaking it down here. This is a pretty cool feature with TradingView that you can attach your tweet and it'll tell you where you called out the signal. But going down to the 1 hour chart here, this is the 3-day push up right here. Again, I called this out on Twitter. You can't make this up. I said it was, you know, 0.600. The reason also why I did 0.60000 was it's a psychological level, right? It's just a psychological level. Psychological level is like 0.6, 0.7, 0.5, 0.8, you know, like something that's just a big level that you can tell already without even looking at the chart. But anyways, price obviously was up here and it was having trouble trying to break it. That's when I called it out. So again, dropping down from the 1 hour to the 15-minute chart. I'm a candlestick reader, so like I'll go ahead and see how the price is reacting based on this level, but also see what the candlesticks are looking like. That's another reason why I like trading NZD USD, is because it's clean, man. I don't know, you know, it's just clean. Like if it goes up there, it'll respect the level, versus some other currencies, they're just disrespectful to some of these trend lines. So but anyways, I called it out literally right here. Okay, see this line coming out of there? That's where the tweet was sent out. I said I just wanted it to come test this 0.6000 again one more time, and we were entered right here. All right. Stop loss was very simple. It was 3 pips above. It was area that it hasn't touched before, and my analogy or my prediction for the take profit was over here. The reason being is because this was a big candle, and I'm pretty sure on the MV4, on the MT4 app, this was a gap. This was like a little gap. It doesn't show it on the trading view, but there was a little gap right here that I thought, you know, maybe it could come down and fill it. So again, price entered us, and I got out most of my position right here. Okay, now imagine if I held it the whole way down here, I would have made at least 30 racks, maybe 40 racks, honestly. But I got out 30 out of my 50 lot position out right here, and then moved stop loss to break even. And it happens. Sometimes it does come to break even, takes us out at break even. We don't lose. But this baby just kept going down, and I kept taking more profits along the way. I think I took most of my profits right here and kept the 1 lot runner, which came down right here and closed in the 1 lot. So I don't want to drag this video on too long. Not that much to really talk about. Just watch my signals on Twitter. I mean, they're free. You're not paying for it. To be honest with you, this is a really good buy right here. Like, hold on. Let's drop that down right here to the 5-minute. Okay, so you see that doji candle right here? Like that's a clear indicator that there's some liquidity down here, that it's, you know, that is swept. So to be honest with you guys, like right here would be a real good entry. What I personally would do is have a buy limit right at the bottom tick of this, and have a 3 pip, 5 pip stop loss right below it, you know, in case it comes down, fills us, and then continues to rise. My first take profit would be right here. Second take profit would be right here. And then maybe have a higher take profit, a further out take profit, where I'm gonna only have a little bit of my position open. But I hope this helped. I hope you guys, you know, if this is your first time watching me, I hope you guys follow my Twitter, and hopefully we make some money. So I'll see you guys in the next video, but you guys have a great day.